Well, hey, it's 2025. I don't have any kind of wild prophecy for you about what's going to happen in this new year. Nothing like that. But here's what I know. Whether you've confessed Christ in the past or you currently confess him now to be your Lord, the message that God has for us is the same as what Jesus told the church of Ephesus in Revelation, which is, remember the height from which you have fallen from. Remember back to when you were first saved, the things you did at first that you are no longer doing now. You used to love Jesus more. You used to be more passionate, more on fire for God, and now you're more in a lukewarm state. And Jesus also told the church, and this is what he would say to you today, do the first works. Can you believe that in a church age where everybody's like, oh, don't talk about works, it's legalism, it's bondage. Jesus said, do the first works. In other words, you better go back. You better start doing the works that were the good works, not the bad ones, the good ones that were prepared in advance for you to do, for you to walk in. In other words, you could say it like this. What are you saved for? Yes, we're saved from sin, from the power of the devil, from death, and from the evil one. But what are you saved for? Well, what are you supposed to do with this new life, the life of God in your soul, with the Holy Spirit inside of you? You are saved for those good works. We're talking about things to do in the new year, like being a good witness for Christ. Everywhere you go, actually opening your mouth, inviting people to church, giving people good books to read. We're talking about fasting and praying, leading your family in devotions, looking for people to disciple, looking for people to meet with, to mentor, and to read the Bible with, to pour the life of God into them. We're talking about laying on of hands, praying for people to be healed of various ailments, and for deliverance, laying hands on people to see them set free from their patterns of sin and their bad habits, things like that. See, we're prepared. There are so many good works prepared in advance for us to do. And Jesus is like, remember how much you've backslidden and go back to the beginning again. That's essentially what he's telling you and I today in this new year. So many good things. If you're at a loss, just start reading the New Testament over and over and over again, helping the poor, visiting the widow and the orphan in their distress, helping missionaries. All of these good things. So let us return to Christ today with all of our hearts, not part of our hearts, but with all of our hearts and full surrender, return to him again.